Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a good weekend. I quickly wanted to talk about Nvidia post earnings that happened on May 20th, 2026, and it exceeded all Wall Street expectations like I kind of predicted. The total revenue was 81.6 billion, which was an 85% increase year over year and a 20% bump from the previous quarter. Earnings per share was about $1.87 and it beat analyst estimates of about $1.77 to $1.78. The gross margin was 75%, which is still showing pretty strong numbers. And the future quarter two revenue expects to be at about 91 billion. Now keep in mind that this is assuming that there's zero data center compute revenue from China because of the current export controls. That could be an underlying factor as to maybe why Nvidia is slipping a little bit from about 220. Now it's at about like 215, 217. From a business segment point of view, the data center growth was at 75.2 billion, and that's up 92% from the same period last year. And the networking revenue within its data centers also surged to $14.8 billion. So there's a lot of numbers there. What's also interesting as well is that the board approved an $80 billion stock buyback authorization and quarterly dividend increase from 1 cent a share to 25 cents a share. So that's actually pretty good, I guess, if you want to play the reinvesting game. So I'll just give you an example real quick in case some of you guys out there don't really know what that means. If you have 100 shares, each share is worth 25 cents. You'd have about $25. That $25 broken into every quarter of the year, which is every 3 months, would net you about $100 a year. What I do is I'll just take that money and I'll just automatically reinvest the dividends, which is an option that you could select on a majority of the stock brokerages out there, like Schwab or Fidelity. But what I wanted to talk about was how the stock slipped after earnings. Great results, beat expectations, but yet Nvidia still dropped. It could be because people were collecting their profits, right? A lot of people, what they do sometimes is they'll invest until earnings, and then when earnings are good, they'll just take the profits. Maybe some people are unsure about how much longer Nvidia can grow and how long they could consistently produce and consistently beat or match stock analysts' expectations. But there's also geopolitical factors out there, and I think the biggest one is our relations with China. If the US could export Nvidia products to China, I think that would not only raise the stock, but it would give people a lot more hope that Nvidia could still continue to grow at the rate that it's growing at. When I look at this stock, I still see a lot of potential. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this. Maybe they're moving to other things like memory, which is also something that I'm investing in, or energy, which is reasonable. But its profit margins, its levered free cash flow, and its PEG ratio is great. I'm still investing in Nvidia. I'm a Nvidia shareholder. I'm putting in about 5 to 10% of my paycheck each month into Nvidia, depending on how much it is at the time. And I'm also allocating some of my other funds into cybersecurity, software, and energy. So that's kind of my game plan right now. But I just wanted to give you my opinions on why it's potentially down and what I plan to continue to do. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to give you my thoughts. And the decisions you guys choose to make are completely yours to make. As the stock market continues to rise and fall, I'm going to continue to put my money in Nvidia and other S&P 500 companies. And in 15 to 20 years, I'll be able to reap the benefits. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe. More content on the way. This is just the beginning. Hope you guys have a great day and stay tuned.